welcome to Yoga with Andy. My name is Andy, and today we are located at the beautiful Breckenridge Tap House on the spectacular back patio area here, just right on downtown Breck on Main Street. Thanks for joining. Grab some space in whatever environment you're in and join me for a brief yoga session to start your day. So let's begin by finding a standing position, our feet framed directly under our hips. And we'll start with a few rounds of breath and gradually build our energy preparing for the day. Reaching nice and high towards those clouds on an inhale and then releasing palms together on your exhale. Breathing in, we'll extend nice and long. Good, and leaving your right hand up, bring your left hand over to your side. We'll step our feet a little bit wider than our hips, coming more to shoulder width or even slightly wider than that. Taking another breath in. Exhale, start to slide your left hand down the thigh as right arm reaches overhead. Getting a nice little side body stretch, warming up our core a little as well. Inhale as we glide back up. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, left hand will reach high, right hand comes to the side. Reaching over your head, pause, take a couple rounds of breath here. Coming back up to standing. Breathe in as both fingertips extend above you, and on our exhale this time we'll take it all the way down to a fold. Taking a nice wide stance here still, we'll lift halfway to a flat back. Breathing in, gaze to the top of your mat. Try to keep your hands below the knees or hands at the toes. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, release into your fold. Take a moment to enjoy your fold here. You could let your arms dangle. You could let each hand meet each elbow or forearm. And then start to find a gentle sway if that feels nice. Waking up our mind and body for the day, setting it up right. Shaking your head yes or no, letting go of any lingering tension. And then as we return to center, release the arms and we'll rise all the way to stand. Coming up high at the top. Exhale, palms back to heart center space. We'll bring our feet under the hips. Breathe in. On our exhale, we'll fall into a chair pose. Bringing your knees to a bend, hips extend back. We'll have our spine nice and long, heart lifting out of our chest, keeping our head high, our core engaged, and finding that warmth through our lower body here. 2 more rounds of breath. And on our next exhale, we'll twist to our right. Elbow could hook outside of the knee or thigh area, or you could hug the thigh to modify. Option for palms together or flying open. Inhale back to center. Staying strong, we're going to one more side here, over to the left. Gazing over your shoulder, taking your arm variation of choice. Inhale back to center, rise all the way up nice and tall. Exhale, take a fold. As we find our fold, bring a hand to the back of each leg, gently walk your hands down and find a place to pause. Coming to a point where you're right on the edge of that sensation through the back of your hamstrings, pausing for a moment there. And then maybe extending those hands further towards the earth as you feel comfortable. Good, relax your knees, walk your hands to the top of your mat, and we'll step back for downward dog. Finding our first downward dog today, walk it out for a moment if you'd like. Bending one knee and then the other, letting our heels feel heavy. Pressing into our palms, take a deep breath in, engage the shoulder blades. Exhale to high plank. Taking it low through our chaturanga, low plank to upward dog or cobra. Lift your heart to the mountaintops. And then make your way back to downward dog as you're ready. As you find downward dog, we'll take another breath in, let your right leg rise up nice and high. Add a bend to your right knee. Opening through our hips, but try to keep your shoulders squared. Big step up to the top of your mat. We'll come into a high crescent lunge shape. Option to modify by taking a warrior one stance as an alternative. For that high crescent lunge, maybe your heel elevates, back hamstring is engaged. Deep breath in. Exhale, leave your left hand high, right hand can come down to meet your low back space, fingers pointed down. Option to keep that hand there, or to take it a step further, maybe it comes down to meet your left hamstring. Start to gaze up, challenge your stability on the mat. Gazing high, finding a gentle back bend here. Good. We'll bring right hand up to meet and opening to twist to your right. Arms nice and long. Left hand will come all the way down to the earth. Right hand to the sky. Let your eyes follow your right hand here. Our front knee will be aligned over your ankle. So take a moment for some quick adjustments. Option to keep your back knee high or lower it to the earth if that feels best for you today. Good. And we'll release that hand down. Take a big step back with that right foot, downward dog. Pausing for a moment, or option to take it through your flow if you'd like to add some intensity to your practice this morning. We'll meet back at downward dog. Finding your way, take another breath in and our left leg will rise. Add that bend to the knee. Big step up. Finding that high crescent lunge shape or option for warrior one. Good, continue to breathe. Lift through the heart, extend your fingertips all the way through the ceiling. Good. Leaving your right hand up this time, left hand can meet your low back, or maybe it comes down to that right hamstring. Couple different options for you. Continue to bring your eyes high as you deepen that bend through your back. Transitioning now into a little twist to your left. Both arms nice and long. Right arm reaching ahead of you, left hand behind you. Making our way down to the mat, right hand can come all the way to the earth. Left hand reaching for the sky again. Front knee is aligned over our ankle. Let your eyes follow that left hand up. Good, we'll release it on your next breath. Left foot steps back to meet your right, downward dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let your heels feel heavy. Let your heart space press back in the direction of your knees. Next inhale, look to the hands. We'll find our way to high plank. Changing it up this time, left hand comes to center. Open up for side plank. Right arm reaches high. Options here, you could stay where you're at as a middle ground. To modify, lower leg might come to the earth. Or for a more intense variation, maybe that right leg elevates. One more breath in, reach through the fingertips. Exhale, wrap the hand around the ribs as the shoulders frame down. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, give yourself a little hug. One more round. Reaching high. Exhale, hand to ribs. Coming back to our high plank, take a moment to adjust. And we'll make our way to the other side as you're ready. Inhale, bringing fingertips high. Exhale, wrapping hand around the ribs. Engaging through those obliques, keep your core strong, continue to breathe. Exhale. One more full round of breath. Bringing it all the way up and back to the ribs. Good. Find your high plank. And we'll release our knees wide to the earth and bring our seat towards our heels. Taking a moment to find our way here. Inhale, coming back up overhead. Exhale, palms to heart. So as you find your seat, feel free to leave your knees wide, heels are meeting our hips, or hips might be sinking into that space between. And to seal in the benefits of our practice today, I invite you to walk your hands down the mat, landing in a child's pose. And feel free to enjoy resting in that shape for as long as you wish, and whenever you are ready within your practice, you can make your way into Shavasana, corpse pose, or whatever position you'd like to close out your practice this morning and allow you to feel complete. Thanks again. My name is Andy from Samadhi Healing Art Studio in Breckenridge, and we are at the beautiful Breckenridge Tap House. Come on down and have some tasty tacos and those delicious drinks.